This is the video for the quiz on probability rules, problem number 1. I asked for the sample space for flipping a nickel and a dime. So I'm going to show you how to do that. First of all, I want to zoom in. You'll notice I gave you a framework for doing that. The sample space for flipping a nickel and a dime. There are two possibilities on the nickel. The first one is heads. I will represent that with an H. And if I get a heads on the nickel, there are two possibilities on the dime. But in my sample space, I'll put an H on the left side for the nickel. And then I'll look at the two possibilities on the dime. I could get heads on the dime, which would give me another heads. Or I can get tails on the dime, which gives me a tails. So the two combinations are heads on the nickel, heads on the dime, heads on the nickel, tails on the dime. And since I'm doing two things in my sample space, I have to look at the other possibility for the nickel. I could get tails on the nickel, which I'll represent with a T in my two other possibilities. I could get heads on the dime if I get tails on my nickel. So when I have tails on the nickel, I could have heads on the dime. And when I have tails on the nickel, I could have tails on the dime. And that's the sample space. Thank you.